Hello and welcome to Warriors TV for Cinch League 2 action here at Bayview Stadium as East Fife play host to Stenhousemuir. The Warriors go to the game on the back of a 3-match unbeaten run, including that 3-all draw. The home to Elgin City at the weekend, whilst East Fife themselves dropped a 2-goal lead away to Arran Athletic and ended up drawing 2-all. This is the first meeting between the sides since 2019, where East Fife ran out winners in the League Cup. The Warriors, though, will be looking to continue that unbeaten run and move into second, potentially with a win. East Fife can do the same. And it'll be the Warriors to get us underway. Ball played back to Forbes. He goes for a long ball, looking for the strikers. It's a bit too far and it'll bounce out for a goal kick for the hosts. Wedderburn into Brown. Bit of space in front of him, plays it wide to Callum Yates. Takes a touch and goes back into the feet of Wedderburn. Plays it on to Matty Yates, plays it through. Callum Yates, ball across. So tries to leave his shot blocked. Falls to Ross Forbes, tries a shot from the edge of the box and it's wide of the target. Good bit of play there from the Warriors. Also leaving the ball from Matty Yates, but not enough behind it there from Ross Forbes for the shot. Forbes looks for Yates and picks him out fantastically. Yates cuts back on his right foot, tries a curled effort, and the left back should be disappointed with that one. Goal kick, East Fife. The Warriors keeping a high press on, looking for that opener. East Fife trying to clear, and Wedderburn puts the ball back in. Bounces for Matt Yates, tries a shot, and it's tipped wide by Alan Fleming. Corner Warriors. Free kick, East Fife taken quickly. Line up for a shot, it's hit, and it's over the bar. The effort taken there by Taylor Stephen. Free kick Warriors. Matty Yates takes. It's headed away. It's put back in by Brown. It's flicked on by Jameson. The Corbett tries a shot to Fletty and it's well saved by Alan Fleming. Adam Corbett just coming on for Daniel Higgins. Could open to scoring with his first touch, but fantastic save by Fleming to deny him. Forbes knocks it into the feet of Yates. It's back. Going to get back to Forbes. It falls to Matty Yates. It's a shot. It's well saved once again by Fleming. It's keeping the score down, or score level anyway. Now East Fife try to get a chance of their own, coming down the right wing. They keep going. Ball put across, hits off Shepherd, away for a goal kick. The referee's giving a corner though. Not sure why. Thrown. Ball thrown in. Headed away by Crichton. Falls now to Healy. Healy does a curled effort, and it's a fantastic goal for East Fife against the run of play. The number 11, Jack Healy, gets the ball in the edge of the box after that throw-in. Takes on Callum Yates, cuts away slightly, and finesses it into the opposite top corner, giving Connor Brennan no chance. It's East Fife 1, Stenhousemuir 0 after 38 minutes. Now into the second half. East Fife looking to break away. Runner to his right. Shepherd. Is it back off? Ball put across. Goes back post, it just can't get a proper connection on it. That ball will slowly roll away for a throw-in for the visitors. Throw-in for the Warriors. Ball thrown in. And it's cleared back to Adam Corbett, the number 15. Puts the ball back in. Once again cleared. Now as Matty Yates chases back and gets the ball, plays it through now, looking for Tamoa. He'll be called for offside, but he puts the ball past Fleming anyway. Tight decision there, but the linesman and the referee have given it as offside. Now the Warriors once again coming down the left. Corbett. O'Reilly coming on at the break alongside Tamoa. Ball played into Yates, off to Forbes. Forbes puts the ball over the top looking for O'Reilly. O'Reilly puts the ball back across, looking for a player in the middle. And Tamoa, the man at the back post, just can't get his foot under him, and it's cleared. Brown gives away the ball. It's like East Fife looking to counter. Ball played through, and the East Fife player pulls up. But it's a pass straight to Connor Brennan. The Warriors will continue as it's rolled out quickly to Crichton. into Forbes. So Warriors slowly making their way up the field now. Crichton waiting for a run, puts the ball through, finds the feet of Matty Yates, in behind, puts the ball across for O'Reilly, and it's 1-0. Stenhousemuir pull level on the 65th minute mark. It all comes from that misplaced pass, but forcing the East Fife player to go down injured. Connor Brown rolls it out, Crichton plays off to forward, back to Crichton, who finds the run of Yates, who puts it in the box, and all Ewan O'Reilly had to do was put it on target as Alan Fleming wasn't getting it across in time. It's East Fife 1, Stenhousemuir 1, 25 minutes to go. Corner, Warriors. It's put in towards the back post. Jameson rises highest, and instead he's off the ground and into the hands of Alan Fleming. Goal kick, Warriors. And into the post half, and it bounces down. It's played off to Brown. It's a challenge there by Miller, and the referee immediately pulls up. And he pulls out his red card. The former Warriors man, Kieran Miller, sent off for a dangerous lunging challenge. And the Warriors number 11 and East Fife will be down to 10 then for the rest of the game, with the Warriors currently on top looking for that goal to put them in front. Crichton, ball long. It's headed on by Yates, knocks it down to Brown, puts it into the path of O'Reilly. O'Reilly looks to take on the defender. Right, has a shot to fight in, and it's 2-1 Stenhousemuir. Ewan O'Reilly getting the ball played to him out in the left, cuts inside. Shot making a deflection past the keeper, but we don't care. He's off the bench at the break, scored him twice. East Fife will be disappointed to concede that one there. But it's East Fife 1, Stenhousemuir 2 with a few minutes left on the clock, and the Warriors getting what they deserve from this game, on top most of it. But can they hold on with just a few minutes left on the clock? Crichton. Into Orange, ball played through. The Warriors looking for a third now. Ball free to Tullamore. There's a shot. It's hit low, and Alan Fleming able to get down and deny Orr. Throw in for the post. Into Baldy. Keeps the ball. He's looking for a bit of space and drives. He's cut back again, plays it off. It's a pass, it's poor. It's Adam Corbett all clear down the field. With time ticking away. A long ball back from Fleming. Headed away. And that'll be full time here at Bayview. East Fife 1, Stenhousemuir 2. East Fife taking the lead to Jack Healy for a fantastic effort in the first half. But Ewan O'Reilly scoring twice in the second half gives the Warriors the 3 points, coming off the bench and making his tally 5 for the season so far. And the Warriors putting the effort and got what they deserved, the 3 points that moves them up to second in the table after 8 games played. After just a month ago sitting bottom, and a month later sitting second, with the only Dumbarton ahead. And of course, the next game for the Warriors is a week on Saturday as they make the trip to Bonnyrigg Rose, the newly promoted side. Of course, no game this weekend due to an international break and the Challenge Cup taking place, which the Warriors unfortunately got knocked out of. But we'll see you a week on Saturday. Well, Ewan, it's a 2-1 win here away to East Fife, and yourself scoring twice coming off the bench. How are you feeling after that?
Oh, buzzing, totally buzzing. I mean, I've kind of missed that feeling of kind of winning, playing, scoring, so the last few weeks, so I'm totally buzzing.
Of course, it was a half-time edition, you and Tam Orr coming on, and what did the manager say to you then?
Just kind of said that the team were playing well in the first half, and we probably didn't deserve to be behind, but we just needed a wee bit of an injection going forward. So Tam up there to hold the ball up, and me try and get at people and get crosses and goals.
It was a Tamar cross that set up the first goal. You played it across the ground and you found yourself kind of free at the back post, firing into the empty net. What was that feeling like, getting that leveller?
It was good. Obviously, didn't really celebrate. Just grabbed the ball and got back to the centre circle because I knew that we had enough to win that game. So it was about kicking on. And
then that second goal, of course, by then they were down to 10 men, and it was a shot myself. I think it was deflected. I don't know who it hit off.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't. No, it went straight in.
But it went in, and then I think that the scenes from the players and the fans jubilant because we got what we deserved after that.
Yeah, no, totally. It was really good travelling support. Probably one of the best I've seen away from home. So it was really good to hear the fans chanting again, and good goal.
Of course, you've scored this year, the second game this season, scoring 2 goals, and I think that's enough to earn your spot back in the starting 11.
Hopefully, yeah. I mean, we've got no game this weekend, so we're getting Saturday off, so time to kind of regroup and go again for Bonnyrigg. But yeah, hopefully I'm back in the manager's thoughts.
Of course, that game against Bonnyrigg, a side that we haven't really played over the years because they've just come up from the own league. So what do you think we'll be expecting from them?
Really tough game. By the looks of all their games so far, we've not analysed them properly, but analysing other teams, we've seen quite a lot of them, and no, they look really good. Tough to play against.
Cheers, Ewan.
Cheers.
Well, Stephen, it's another game here midweek and it's a 3 points. How are you feeling after that?
Buzzing, absolutely buzzing after that, Cammy. To go 1-0 down after dominating the full first half. They got a corner where it was their ball, and then they got a corner and they scored for the second phase of it. The boys scored an absolute worldie right in the top corner, and you go, it felt a bit deflated at half time because we were the better team. We knew we were. We dominated the full half, and to come in 1-0 down was real sore. But I did feel towards the end of the half we maybe needed a bit of injection in terms of energy, bit of pace in the team because we had played 2 games in such a short period. So we brought Tam and Ewan on, which I thought they really they galvanised us. They gave us a bit of energy. I thought Tam was superb, and I thought Ewan, coming on and getting his 2 goals really caused problems. It's in the last couple of games, I think we've been well the better team. And Saturday we didn't get the rewards, and I'm just glad the night they did, because it could be a real psychological one in terms of dominating the full match and coming here with a draw or even nothing. It looked like at times, but we got our goals and it was well deserved. Nobody can come away from here and say we didn't deserve the full 3 points. I thought the boys were absolutely superb.
And you mentioned there the addition of Thomas or O'Reilly at half time. Of course, Tam getting the assist for the first goal and Ewan getting both goals himself. Do you think that'll push them back into the starting 11 contention? Well,
listen, this is what we want. We want competition for places, and these guys will be thinking, look, we've done ourselves no harm, and they haven't, and that just shows you the strength we've got. I was really pleased with our recruitment this year. We're looking really good. We had a few bad weeks, but the boys are bounced back, and I think we're looking really good. I think that puts us up to second place now. So we're making strides. It's a long season. Nothing's gained in this period, but we want to just make sure that we're hanging at the coattails just now and being where we want to be, and that's it. And ultimately, you want to keep improving week on week, and I think we're doing that as well. So performance-wise, so I'm really delighted tonight for the boys, because for the last 4 weeks, that's us four games unbeaten. I said I don't want anybody to outwork us, and I think the last 4 games it's clear to say that nobody's outworked us. We've went in with that attitude and commitment that I've really strived for after the players, and they've not let me down, and it just shows you, as you say, the strength of the squad in terms of having that quality to come off the bench.
Of course, one of the negatives about tonight was the injury to Dan Higgins in the first half. Any update on him?
Well, Daniel just looked as if he tweaked his hamstring and couldn't continue, but obviously it's a bit of a blow because he'd been doing really well. But having said that, we've got a free week this week, so hopefully that he can get into his rehab, and hopefully he's not out for too long.
Of course, you mentioned the 3 week because it's international break and also the Challenge Cup. Must be a bit frustrating for yourself knowing that we're in this good form but we've not got a game.
It's killed a wee bit of momentum, you know, similar to the game that was meant to be played obviously when the Queen died, which was unfortunate, but we had to recover and deal with that. So we'll do the same. You know, we've not got a game. Ideally, we want to keep the momentum going, but you know, look at the positives. Maybe there's a couple of boys now played a lot of games and you know need a wee rest, and the likes of Daniel Higgins needs to recover, and that gets my full squad back for the next game. So you know, we'll just look at the positives, and it's a great night for us because I thought the boys were excellent.
And that next game is away to Bonnyrigg a week on Saturday. Of course, you know them for your time in the Lone League. So what are you expecting from that game?
I'm expecting a team that's you know, big, physical. They'll go back to front. It's a tight pitch, so we'll be well prepared as we have been in every game. The boys will know exactly what to expect. It will pose a different challenge. Can we deal with it? I think you know we're in a good place, and you know when you've got that confidence, the same where we were in a bad place. It's difficult to get out of that. Just the same as when you've got confidence, it's obviously it's better, you know, to be on the front foot. So no, we can't wait for the next game, but we'll give the boys the weekend off and they can let some recover and we'll work towards Bonnyrigg.
Cheers, Stephen.
No worries.